Welcome to A Priest Abroad. I'm just about to set off, I hope, to a lovely swimming spot which I've never swam before at Bolton Abbey. Look forward to shooting some good footage, God willing. Well, I have arrived at Bolton Abbey and have received a huge shock as a Yorkshireman. I've just been presented with my car. They don't tell you how much to pay, you just hand your card over. And I have had to pay this. As a Yorkshireman, that hurt. Never mind, £12.50 for a day out in a beautiful spot. I think I can live with that. But be warned. I'll just sit here with these two very manly individuals.
Oh, I should have sat there then, shouldn't I?
They wear all this kit, but in fact they're not even cyclists. There's no bike in sight. See, these are very good bicyclists because they have maps attached to their bicycles. Anyway, thank you very much for that short bit of filming.
Right, pleasure.
And
enjoy your swim.
And you. Here we are in front of Bolton Abbey, and apparently Alistair Rumilly offered the Black Canons the Order of St. Augustine, the sheltered site of Bolton, in 1155. Here they thrive despite various setbacks, yes I am reading this off a placard, until the dissolution of their order by Henry VIII in 1539. The monastic landscape we see today was part of a much larger monastic estate. There were barns, granges, workshops, orchards, together with a mill, bakehouse, brewhouse and tannery, which would have contributed to the economic self-sufficiency of the canons. In the priory's heyday, there were 26 canons and 200 lay workers. The income required to support and improve the priory came from sheep farming and lead mining. At the dissolution, the nave of the priory was allowed to continue as a parish church. However, the roofs were stripped of valuable lead, but otherwise left intact. This saved the cost of demolition for a while. Some of the associated buildings were rented out. The solarium was known to have been used as a house. As the years went on by, they must have proved inconvenient and left to fall in ruin. Now, I'm being attacked by a wasp, but I will show you the abbey, some of it at least. And there's a wonderful little door down the bottom there with a sign next to it. saying that the Abbey has been used continuously for Christian worship for 850 years. Sadly, most of that has been by Protestants. And here I have, I hope, the perfect spot away from all the crowds to have a little dip. Further upstream it's absolutely teeming with holiday makers, so this will do just nicely. I think it might be a little bit dangerous, I'm not sure, but don't take this as a recommendation to swim here. And so here we are again by the waterside. Found a nice little spot that seems to be quiet at the moment. I've left all the teeming crowd, the madding crowd, further upstream. So I'm hoping this is going to be a rather nice dip. I shall now take the temperature of the water to see if it has gone down since my last reading, a week and a half ago. Not expecting it to go down by too much. And so we can see that the temperature is standing at 16.1 centigrade. No idea what that is in old money. We'll find out later. But that is about 3 degrees lower than it was a week and a half ago in the ooze. So that's interesting. I ought to add really that it is very stony underfoot. Practically boulders in places and pebbles in others. And as such, I've had to put my day shoes on, so we'll have very wet feet on the drive home. Something to bear in mind if you're thinking of coming to Bolton Abbey swimming. Well, this is all very jolly, floating along on my back in the middle of a very pebbly bit of water. But it's a lovely setting, I think you'll agree. I don't think there are any large pike that are going to come and grab me. I just seem to have ducks for company at the moment. God bless them. But all in all, very pleasant. Certainly much cooler than it was a week and a half ago. Praise be to God for all his creation. Well, that was a most enjoyable swim. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Much colder than normal, but not nearly cold enough to be of any concern. I can see now why. It is not recommended for swimming, in the sense that there is lots of boulders and rocks and it's extremely uneven underfoot. I imagine it could be quite dangerous. But it's a lovely setting, and this little spot here was just further down from the madding crowd. But it's a delightful area. Glad I came out. Shame about the parking fees of £12.50. Unbelievable. But nevertheless, a lovely day out. Beautiful scenery, as you can see. Absolutely magnificent. Tremendous. You can imagine the monks here all those centuries ago, possibly even bathing in this river. Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? God's creation. And with that, I think I'm going to get dressed, I suppose. Put my dog collar back on, look like a priest, go home with wet shoes. Might have a whiskey when I get in, not sure yet. But I hope I will see you, possibly, on the next video. Do remember to subscribe and like and all those other good things. Cheerio.